and subscribe.
Fight fans, welcome. And this Saturday, live on DAZN, live from the BP Pulse, live from Birmingham, June 21st, we have a real solid domestic show, headlined by Galia Fi. The best way to start the show is to go straight into the headliner for this quick preview and prediction show, which I've labelled Future Stars and World Champions, because that's what I believe we will have on this show. So the first fight is Galia Fi versus Francisco Rodriguez Jr. for the WBC interim flyweight title. We last saw Galia Fi out against Sonny Edwards in November at the BP Pulse Live, where he sent Sonny Edwards into retirement, if that is fair to say. Maybe some people won't agree with the terms I've used there. If Galia Fi wins this, he's on the verge of a world title shot. Do I think Galia Fi can win a world title? Yes, I do. But I think this is a tough ask in this fight. He's going in with a Mexican who's only been stopped once in 2013. And that guy who stopped him was Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez, a former world champion himself. And since then, this guy has been the distance with Japanese sensation and current world champion Junto Nakatani. He's also lost a points decision to other top Japanese fighter Kazuto Ioka. Both these guys really top fighters. This guy, Francisco, is a 46 fight veteran, and his pedigree is very good, and he's a Mexican, and we know what Mexicans bring to spoil the party for us UK fighters. I think Galia Fi can get the job done, but I do think he's going to have his hands full, and I think it could even come down to something like a split decision, with Galia Fi getting home advantage here. And it's a fight for me that, if he can get this fight done in good fashion, it really will put the world title holders on high alert here. I think he'll get it done, but I think it's going to be very tight. But I'm hoping Galia Fi can make a real solid statement here in front of his home fans and go on to a world title opportunity and grab that world title. Also on the card, British welterweight title on the line, the very entertaining Conor Walker, who takes on Liam Taylor. Last time out, we saw Conor Walker against Harry Scarf getting completely and utterly outboxed for 11 rounds. He found the equaliser in round 11. Hats off to him. It was a brilliant finish, but he was getting his head boxed off. But I do think this fight is going to be a lot more comfortable for Conor Walker here. I think he only knows one way of fighting, and that is pressure. And I really don't think that Liam Taylor can handle pressure at all. And I think Conor Walker will be wrong for him. And I think Conor Walker may even get a late stoppage here. Liam Taylor, his prep for this fight has been 6 and 8 rounders. I think his last 3 or 4 fights, 6 and 8 rounders. Not good prep for someone the likes of Conor Walker in a British title fight as well. The next fight we're going to look at is Peter McGrael versus Yanut Beluta for the WBA International Super Bantamweight title. This was supposed to be Shabazz Masood versus Peter McGrael, but Masood got injured. In steps Beluta, the trusty, reliable Beluta, who's had draws with the likes of Dennis McCann. He beat Andrew Kane in a cracker of a fight that I saw in Telford live at ringside. All of his fights are always entertaining matchups. He only knows one way to come forward, and he's just relentless with it. He's also beaten the likes of Brad Strand as well. He's also beaten Brad Foster. He's a serious test here for Peter McGrael. There's a but, and a big but. I just think that Peter McGrael, his style is wrong for the likes of Beluta. I think Beluta's style suits Peter McGrael absolutely fantastic. Peter McGrael, I believe, will pick Beluta off because I don't think Beluta's got the skill to get inside of Peter McGrael. And I think the way Peter McGrael boxes is just tailor made for an opponent like Beluta. So it's a fantastic late replacement, but I do feel that it'll be one of them names on his record going forward for Peter McGrail that people look back at and go, that was a brilliant win. But I just think his style suits Peter McGrail absolutely down to the ground. And I think Peter McGrail is one that can go on and win world titles. My prediction will be Peter McGrail, a unanimous decision. I don't think it'll be anything else. But it's a solid fight and a brilliant, brilliant late replacement. Also featured on the main card, we've got Pat Brown, 6 rounds at cruiserweight versus Ivan Juka. This fight is designed for what it'll be, and that is a knockout very, very early on in the fight. It's tailor-made for him to get it over quickly. He's already been announced, Pat Brown, on the Catterall Harlem Eubank card in Manchester. Probably a bigger and better opponent, step him up gradually. Don't really see this Ivan Juka posing any serious threat. Walkover for Pat Brown. On before the bell, I think starts at 4:30. We've got the likes of Giorgio Vizoli, Hamza Aaron Bowen, Ibrahim Spider Sullivan, lots of local fighters. The pick for me on the undercard will be Giorgio Vizoli. I just think he's a fantastic boxer, super featherweight, big puncher, fast hands, technically very, very good. I'm excited for Giorgio's career. I think he could be another one that wins world titles, and that's a bold statement considering where he's at right now. But I do really think he's that good. So on this card, for me, I think you've got Galia Fi, Peter McGrail, and Giorgio Vizoli, who can all win world titles and become very big stars going forward. And of course, Giorgio is trained by Mark Tibbs, who I've had on my channel several times, and Mark Tibbs has told me how much he really, really rates Giorgio Vizoli. So let's see whether my predictions come true. That is what I think. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm on a roll at the minute. My subscribers, they've gone up a lot lately. I'm trying to bring you the best content. This was my quick preview and prediction show. If you can all let me know your thoughts, who you think will win. And enjoy the boxing on Saturday, and thank you very much for watching. Thank you.